It's not me,
Well,
okay?
I don't know that,
right,
I don't know your name, I don't know who you are, I don't know anything about you.
Right, let me just
won't
say
give
this
me
to
your
you.
name, will
Number
you?
one, I don't
how
have
do
to
I
give
know
you my
that?
name.
You don't.
Number
But
two,
then how am I supposed
don't
to know
make
if
a
you are or aren't going to
presumption.
do that?
Don't make a presumption on someone.
Well, sir, you're standing
okay?
here refusing
I don't
to leave,
care.
so that would be my presumption.
I don't
wouldn't it?
care. Who are you first?
Police officer, just asking, can I help? Is there anything you need
Well,
to
no.
help with?
Could you identify yourself properly for me?
I don't
please?
need to identify myself to
Well,
ask you.
you're in plain clothes. You do. Yes, you do. It is part of your code of
Can we just
ethics.
stand over there because it's cars?
Are you guys alright?
We might need some assistance. Just give me a second. Sorry, do you want to just come around here? Sorry.
Why would you need some assistance for?
I don't know who you are, do I?
Well, who are you?
Well, I will identify myself as a police officer because I'm on duty.
Okay. And your shoulder number as well, please.
2167.
2167,
So if you want to step
thank
over
you.
here, I'll explain to you why we...
No, I'm fine exactly where I am.
So obviously you just come up towards the gate with your phone out.
Yes.
It's quite suspicious. Obviously we don't know who you are. We know
Okay.
nothing about you. So
Well,
that's why
I
we're
don't know
asking.
who you are, okay?
Well, I've just informed
and
I'm a
you're
police officer.
suspicious. Yeah, but even
I've
as a
come out
police
the police-
officer,
I've just
you're
done my warrant
suspicious
card.
as well.
Anyway, why aren't you taking pictures of that yard?
Because I can,
Why?
for public interest.
What is the public interest?
You're a public service, okay? I'm a
What's
member of the
interest in
public,
doing that?
okay?
Can we... I'll probably just get a marked unit.
That's alright, we're going to get marks.
Okay, so could you identify yourself properly, please?
Sir, I don't need
You're
to.
in plain clothes and you do, okay? If you're not going to identify yourself properly,
Well, I've
in front of
identified
this,
myself as a
in front of
police
this
officer.
officer, okay? In front of
This
this
is my police
officer,
sergeant who I know she is
it
a
makes
police
no
officer.
difference.
It doesn't matter.
It makes no difference. She is in plain clothes, sir.
I've identified myself as a
Yeah,
police officer.
and
I'll show you my
I
warrant
will
card and
actually,
that's fine.
yeah, I will
Okay,
carry
sir?
on talking to you, but I will not talk to her because she has not
That's fine,
actually
when you're speaking to me,
showed
that's fine.
herself as an officer.
That's fine.
So I will not engage with her.
The incident at Colondale Police Station
And as I
begins
told you,
when a
I
plainclothes
will gladly
officer
engage with
refuses
you,
to
sir.
clearly
Okay.
identify
Well,
herself,
you've approached me.
even though
Could I have a
officers
camera?
out of
Yes,
uniform
and
are
you
generally
face it towards the
required to
backyard.
present
Yes.
a warrant card. The auditor calmly insists on this basic obligation, while the officer reacts
But as I said,
defensively to
because she
perfectly
hasn't
lawful
identified
filming.
herself properly, okay,
Notice
I will
how
not
a
engage with her.
straightforward
So you carry-
request for identification
If I
rapidly
identify
turns into a
myself,
call
then
for
my warrant
backup,
Yep, and as I told
escalating
you,
the situation
will-
and leading to what
Well, we've
seems like
approached
an
you,
avoidable
right? Do you
clash
understand
over
what's going on?
activity that is
That's perfectly fine.
You know
entirely
why we've
within the
approached
law.
you? You know why we're all together? We've identified ourselves as police officer, showing my warrant cards.
Yep, and as I told you, I will.
Bringing it to a marked police. Well, uniformed officer to come down.
And as I told you, I will gladly engage with you, sir. Okay, but as I said, because she hasn't identified herself properly, okay, I will not engage with her.
So
I
you
will
see
carry
why
on
we've approached
engaging
you,
with
right? Do you understand why we've
That's
approached you or
fine.
no?
That's
But
perfectly
do you
fine.
know why we've approached you? You know why we've approached you, right?
Well, you've approached me because I have a camera.
Yes, and you're facing it towards the backyard,
Yes.
which is quite suspicious to us.
Well, it's lawful.
Well, first
It's
of all,
perf-
you're
yes or no,
blocking-
sir?
You're blocking an access.
No,
by
I'm not,
standing
sir.
there.
I'm
You
standing
were.
on the actual
You were standing
pavement.
by the
I was
gate, so we
standing
have
on the
cameras
actual pavement here, sir.
there. We have cameras.
This is
you
the
were
actual
standing there.
pavement here. Okay,
Either
I
way,
was
we have
standing
vehicles
directly
coming
there,
straight
sir,
through
on the pavement. On the pavement.
Anyway, sir,
that
we've-
is the
we've
road,
got some-
not
some-
the
we've got
pavement.
some uniformed
Okay,
officers
so
coming
you
downstairs
need
to
to
speak to
clarify
you.
that. Okay, do not make stuff up. Okay, that's one thing that you don't want to be doing is making stuff up, sir. Okay, I was
Sir,
on
we've
the
got
pavement.
Sir, we've got CCTV
Yeah,
here, so...
and I've
we're
got it all
clearly-
on camera.
Okay.
I'm on the pavement here, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so don't make stuff up. Okay, that's what the problem is. Okay, when you have officers such as yourself that make stuff up.
Alright, sir.
And that's the problem. Good
There
afternoon,
you
sir.
are.
How are you?
That's in uniform.
How are you, sir?
From the police, not too bad, sir. Can I ask why
Yeah.
you're reporting
Well,
that?
first of all, could you identify yourself properly
No
for me,
problem. My
sir?
name's PC Basim, attached to Colondale Police Station. I'm a response officer.
And your shoulder number, please, sir.
2120 November Whiskey.
Thank you very
Can I
much.
ask you why you're reporting outside the
Well,
police station?
in 1 second, would you two ladies mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
The officer alleges that
This
access
is
was
the
being
actual
obstructed,
pavement here.
yet the footage
Okay?
clearly
I
shows
was
the
standing
auditor standing
directly
on an
there,
open
sir, on the
pavement.
pavement. On
In
the
most
pavement.
cases,
That is the
pavements are
road,
designated for
not the
pedestrian
pavement.
use,
Okay?
granting the
You
public
need
the
to
right of
clarify
way.
that, okay? Do not
While the
make
auditor
quite
remains
suspicious
calm
to
and
us.
Well,
composed,
it's lawful.
the officer's manner becomes
Well,
increasingly
first of all,
confrontational,
yes or no, sir?
especially
You're
as several
blocking an
officers
access.
turn
No,
up
I'm
in
not,
response
sir.
to
I'm
nothing
standing
more
on
than
the
a
actual
single individual
pavement. I
holding
was
a camera.
standing on the actual pavement. God, I'm dyslexic, that's why I'm asking you to identify yourself
So
properly.
just let you know, visually
Yeah,
recording
Darwood.
environment.
Pardon?
PAO Darwood.
Okay, and your shoulder number.
I don't have a shoulder.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. So can I ask your name, please?
I don't have to give my name,
Okay.
sir.
Can I ask the purpose of why you're recording?
For public interest.
Okay. And is that part of an audit as such, sir, for some reason? Are you an auditor? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do go around different police stations.
That's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Can I ask the name of your YouTube channel if you have an audit trail as such?
No, I'm not gonna give that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Can I just ask why you're standing out here?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly, please?
Because what, sorry?
Could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
I'm PC Roycroft, that's Condell Police Station. Is that good enough for you?
And your shoulder number,
You
please.
can see it.
Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm not good with numbers. Would you mind actually saying?
1880.
Thank you.
What is it that you're doing, sir?
Well, what does it look like, madam?
I don't know, you're filming me. Can I ask why?
Right, there you go.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm filming.
No, I'm at the front.
If I'm in Lincoln,
Yep.
can you make yourself free to speak?
Okay.
Okay, right, first of all, can I actually ask you why you did not tell me that you had actually put your body camera on?
Okay, well-
when it's part of your code of ethics under
Right,
section 3.5 that
So-
you should tell me.
Okay, so prior to you talking to my officer, sir, I did visibly orderly tell you that my body worn camera was activated. You didn't appear to be
Okay,
listening.
if I missed that, sir, then I
Okay.
do apologise.
That's all right, not a problem, sir. Would you like me to tell you
Okay.
again? You can clearly see it's activated.
Yeah,
so
no, that's fine. And as I said,
So
if I
fine.
did miss that before, I do apologise for
No,
that.
not a problem at all, sir. Okay. So how long do you intend on staying?
I
outside?
don't know. I don't know, sir.
Okay. Just a bit wary, so obviously, that you seem to be filming outside the police station, which is completely within legal remit. It's just I don't need to catch officers coming in and out of their own personal vehicles as such. I'm a
Here,
response
the officer demonstrates a
shoulder
moment
number,
of
please.
professionalism by
Thank
apologizing
you very
for
much.
failing to verbally announce the activation of the
Well,
body-worn
first of all, could you
camera,
identify
which
yourself
policy
properly?
usually
My name is
requires.
PC Basim, touch the column of
This
police
brief
station.
acknowledgement reflects a level of
Good afternoon,
accountability.
sir. How are you?
However,
How are you,
the
sir?
situation soon shifts
Well,
back
in
toward a
one second,
confrontational
would you
approach,
two
indicating
ladies
that
mind
any attempt at
identifying yourself
de-escalation
properly
was
for me,
short-lived.
please?
So can you see obviously why I potentially ask you if you wouldn't mind to not record outside of the police station?
Well, no, I will carry on doing what I'm here to do,
Okay.
and that is what I will do.
Okay. Have you been to other police station at all today, sir?
That's irrelevant.
Okay. So you're not willing to disclose to me how long you intend on staying outside the
But
police
I don't
station?
know how long I'm going to be here for.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you made up a lie by trying to say that I was actually blocking when I was standing on the pavement.
sorry, what-
So you need to clarify that, okay, and not make stuff up.
Okay, sir, can you listen to me now?
No, please
What
don't
was your
talk to me
name?
like that, please.
Like anything, I'm talking to
Okay.
you. Like, I've just asked you
It
what's your
makes
name,
no
sir.
difference what my name is.
Okay,
I don't have to
I'll
give my
refer to
name.
you as sir, is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so at the moment, your pose is a bit of a risk, okay? A safety
What's the risk?
issue.
There's no
currently
safety
you're
issue.
standing in front of the gates for a police station.
I'm standing
You're
on
more
a
than welcome
pavement.
to.
I'm standing on a
no, you're not on
pavement.
the pavement.
This is the pavement. There's the road. That is the curb.
Do you want to listen to me?
That is the curb. So this is the pavement. That is the road.
Okay. You're
Okay.
more than welcome to stand over there by the cars. You just
I'm
can't
fine
stand
exa-
here.
I can
because
stand
this
here.
is where the cars come in for the police station.
Well, no.
okay?
That is the road that
You're
they are.
blocking it.
No, I'm not blocking it. This is
Well,
the
you're blocking it.
pavement. This
You're
is the
currently a
pavement.
safety issue because
Okay.
what we
No,
can't
I'm on the
have-
pavement. If a car comes onto the pavement, okay, as a pedestrian, I actually have right of way. So let's actually clarify
So
this.
what I'm explaining to you, sir,
Okay.
is what I'm saying about being an officer, a safety issue, is because you're standing here, we've got to make, that means that someone's going to have to stand here and make sure you don't keep walking in when the gate's open.
I'm not going in any area
Okay,
that
well,
I
I
should
don't know
not
you,
be.
so I don't know
Okay.
that. All I'm asking
Right,
you to do
answer me this
is to
question.
move over
Answer me
to
this
the
question.
car.
Have I gone through those blue gates?
I don't know, sir, I've just met you.
Have I gone through those blue gates?
I don't know, sir.
Right. Well, then go and check your own CCTV, and you'll see that I will
But
not
I'm
go
saying,
into
how
a
do I know
restricted
you're not
area
going?
because I'm not here to break the law.
So what are you
I'm not
doing?
here to break the law.
Why are you
I'm
doing
here to do what I'm lawfully here to do. Okay, to film.
Okay.
Right?
Accusations about having an attitude represent a
How is
clear
it
turning
not?
point
It
in the
is the
encounter.
pavement.
Professional
okay? You do not have
guidelines
the right
generally
to do
expect
that.
I said you're a
officers to
safety
stay
risk because
composed
you're
no
standing
matter
on
how
the
a
exit.
member of the public
Yeah?
behaves.
You telling me
The
that
auditor's
I
mention of
am
filing a
standing in the
report
wrong
shows
place,
his
considering
awareness
I'm
that the
standing
interaction
clearly
has
on a
dropped
pavement.
below accepted
exactly
standards,
where it's
especially
publicly-
given that he is engaged in
Exactly where it's
completely lawful
publicly
activity.
accessible. This is you telling me that I am standing in the wrong place, considering I am standing clearly on a pavement. Okay, you do not have the right to do
I
that.
said you're a safety risk because you're standing
I'm
by
no
the
safety
entrances
risk.
and the exits
Yeah?
to the police station.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly where
I've said
it's
you can
publicly,
stand further over here by the
exactly
cars.
where it's publicly accessible. This is publicly accessible.
It's not publicly
Yes,
accessible.
Yes, how is it not?
It's the
It
access
is the
to
pavement.
the backyard of a
Yeah,
police station.
it's still
sir.
the pavement up to the gate. Up to the gate.
Why do you want to stand by the gate then?
Because that's what I'm here to do.
Why?
Okay, because that is what I'm here to do.
But what do you get out of standing behind the gates? What,
Well, it
what
makes
are
no
you doing?
difference.
What you-
I'm here to see how you guys actually interact. You got that other officer that actually went away that made up lies and bullshit.
What lies?
Okay, by trying to say I was actually blocking vehicles going in. Okay, the officer that you were talking to just there. Okay,
Yep.
right, and that's
All right.
what the problem
Well, I've
is.
just
When
come
you
out
got
and spoken to
officers,
you. I
okay,
don't
that
know
come
anything
out. Hang
about
on a
what
minute,
you
let me
said.
finish. Okay, when you got officers that come out and they make stuff up, and then the way that you've just actually tried to say that I have to go over there and this isn't publicly accessible, this is perfectly publicly accessible. Okay,
Well,
so
the only
please do
people
not
that
make
have
stuff up.
I'm not making anything up, sir. The only people that have access to this is police officers.
Okay,
the
right.
Public aren't allowed
See
through
that
these
blue
gates.
gate? See that blue gate?
The public
Okay.
aren't allowed through there,
Yeah,
are they?
and I have
No.
not gone through there, and
Okay.
I will not go through there.
At the moment,
So
it's
please
a risk
don't.
that you're standing here.
No,
and that
it's
if
not a risk.
someone buzzes
The
themselves
risk,
in and
no,
you
the
try and
risk,
through,
the
that's
risk
the
is
risk.
when I go in.
Okay, but how do I know
Okay,
you're not
but
going to
until
do
I
that?
do that, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we want to try and prevent that
Yeah,
so that it doesn't
I won't be
happen.
going through that area.
You can say that to me, but people have tried.
Okay, well that's somebody else. It's not me.
Well,
Okay,
I don't know that,
right.
sir. I
well,
don't know your
well,
name.
well,
I don't know who you are.
Right,
I don't
number
know
one.
anything about you.
Right, let me
You
just
won't
say
give
this
me
to
your
you.
name, will
Number
you?
one, I
So
don't
how
have
do
to
I
give
know
you my
that?
name.
You don't.
Number
But
two,
then how am I supposed to
don't
know
make a
if you are or aren't going to
presumption.
do that?
Don't make a presumption on someone.
Well, sir, you're standing
Okay,
here refusing
I don't
to leave,
care.
so that would be my presumption.
I don't
wouldn't it?
care.
To leave,
Several
so that would
officers
be my
persist in
presumption.
challenging the
care.
clearly
One.
established right
Right,
to
let
use
me
a
just
public
say this to you.
pavement,
Number
revealing
one,
a
I don't have to
possible
give you my
misunderstanding
name.
of basic
Number
boundary
two,
Then how am I
rules.
supposed to
don't
know
make a
if you are or aren't?
Public
presumption.
walkways
Don't make a
typically
presumption
extend
on
up to
someone.
physical
So you're
limits
standing
such as
here
gates
I
refusing
or
don't have done
barriers.
nothing wrong.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we want to
The
try and
continued
prevent that so that it
insistence
doesn't
by
I won't be
happen.
multiple
going through
officers
that
on an
area.
issue
You can
that
say that to me,
appears
but
so
people have
straightforward
tried.
points to
well,
either
that's somebody else,
shortcomings
it's
in
not me,
training
okay?
I
or
don't
an
know that.
intentional
I don't know
effort
your
to
name. I don't
intimidate.
know who you are.
Right,
I don't
number-
know- Well, that doesn't make any
Okay.
sense, sir.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
really doesn't,
Okay,
sir.
I will
I
tell
don't
you
know
now.
why you wanna
I
spend
will
your
tell
day
you now.
doing this.
You
So
actually
if I were
have
you,
a
I would
real
ask you to
attitude
leave.
problem.
That's fine.
Okay, you
I
have a
don't think
major
I have any
attitude problem.
attitude whatsoever,
Okay,
sir.
and I will be reporting you
That's absolutely
for it.
fine. You
Okay,
filmed me, I
because
filmed
you are an absolute. Oh man, it's not even worth.
Absolutely no attitude with you, sir. I've asked you
Yeah,
not to
you
go
do.
there.
You've got a major
I've been very
attitude.
polite to you this entire time.
Okay,
I don't know what you're
no,
talking
you
about.
haven't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so
Absolutely
what
fine.
I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing what I'm lawfully allowed
Can
to
you
do.
do it over by the car
No.
for me?
No, I
Why
will
not?
not, because I do not have to. Okay, I will go exactly where I'm lawfully allowed to go, and I will film exactly what I can see. Okay, I won't be going into any restricted areas because, as I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do a completely lawful activity, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and I should be left alone to do what I'm lawfully allowed to do. Okay,
But
if
I've
you
told
hang
you
on, if you
you're-
have a problem with that, then go and get me your sergeant or your inspector out.
Why do you want my
Okay,
sergeant or inspector?
because I'm entitled and legally allowed to actually ask for them. Okay, and
but
it's part
why?
of your
What
code
for?
of ethic that if I actually ask for one, that you should be on your radio and actually
just spoken to a
requesting one.
sergeant already.
It makes no difference. I'm requesting
My
a
sergeant is
sergeant.
the one that spoke to
I'm
me to come
requesting
down
a
here.
sergeant or an inspector to come down. Okay, until they come down,
what
I will
reason,
carry
sir?
on doing what
Can I
I'm
ask
going
for
to
what
do.
reason
I don't need to tell you that.
Well, for me to ask for them to come
I
down,
don't need to tell you that. No, I do not need to tell you that.
Right. So obviously the issue that we have at hand, so just listen to me on quick.
Yeah, you can carry on talking to me.
Well, so like I said, so now you're crossing the threshold.
No, I'm on
You
the
are.
pavement.
And you take a step
There
back
is
from me,
the
so now-
gate.
No. So right, here's the boundary.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
close it.
that's the
Yeah,
boundary.
and
Go
you
in
did-
there.
and you clearly
It's
The
when I
claim
go
that a
in.
boundary was
Okay,
crossed
but
becomes
But until I
increasingly
do that,
extreme
I,
as
Yeah,
officers argue
and I have
that
not
the
gone
pavement
through there,
itself
and I
is
will
off
not go
limits.
through there.
At the moment,
So
it's
please
not
Normally,
that you're
any
standing
restriction
here.
on
No, it's
public
not a risk.
property must
The
be
risk-
clearly
no, the
indicated through
risk-
proper
the
signage.
risk- Okay.
Throughout
So
this
please do
exchange,
not make
the
stuff
auditor
up.
steadily repeats the
The only
factual
people that have
position,
access to this
standing
is
in
police
stark
officers.
contrast
Okay,
to the
right.
officer's
See that
progressively
blue
heightened
gate?
and
See that blue
confrontational
gate?
demeanor.
The public
Okay.
aren't allowed.
Stepped over it.
No,
So I'm gonna ask
the
you-
boundary is still the gate.
Take a step back from me, sir.
I don't need to.
All I'm asking you is kindly take a step back from me. That's
I
all
don't
it is.
need to move
As
anywhere.
you can see, sir, the boundary's here. And you
No,
just crossed it.
no. Where is the boundary? That's
fine,
the
so
boundary. That's the
fine.
gate. Okay, and I'm allowed to go exactly on this pavement. Okay,
So the gate
where it's
threshold starts
publicly.
from here, doesn't it?
No, the
So-
gate goes that
the-
way.
Okay, so the reason
Okay.
obviously my colleagues asked you to stop filming and recording in a public place is, like I said, you're more than welcome to do it at a safe distance. The only reason why obviously it's concerned for us is we use access to get in via the intercom, and potentially we might be entering sensitive material through the access point. Now, we don't want you filming and recording that, so obviously officers are coming and going. We don't need to record sensitive documentation such as their vehicle registration and such. You know, like I said, she's still in the right to record.
Regardless, I can film whatever I can see, okay? Regardless to what it is.
Right, but so to me as a police officer, it looks a bit suspicious to why you're pointing your camera towards the direction of a police backyard.
Because it's something that the public pays for, okay? And I'm entitled to film it and lawfully.
And I'm not disputing your legal right to film in a public place, sir. It's just where I said your camera's pointing towards the entrance of a police station, or backyard of a police station.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be hard to say so whether it's accessible via Google Maps if you're saying it's not publicly knowledge, is it? It's not publicly published all over the internet as to what vehicles are coming in and out of the police station, are they?
I don't care.
Apart from yourself,
I'm here to look at police vehicles.
So watch out, you're ready to get.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So as you're saying?
Okay, I'm here to film police property that the public pay for.
Okay.
Okay, and as I said, okay, this is the actual pavement. Okay, and this is what I'm here to do.
Well, so at the moment, you're now on police premises. You've now crossed the line into police premises.
What line is that? What line is that?
Like I said, by the gates.
By referencing
when you've got
Section
officers
33
that
of
come
the
out
Criminal Justice
and they make,
Act,
and that's
the auditor
what the problem is. When you've got
demonstrates
officers,
clear understanding of his
okay, that
rights
come out.
concerning
Hang on a minute,
access to
let me
public
finish by
spaces.
trying to say I was actually blocking
Officers
vehicles
typically
going in.
require proper legal grounds
Okay,
to
the
limit
officer
movement
stuff up,
in such areas.
and then the way that you've just
Although
actually
the
tried to
remark
say that
about
I have to go
retraining
over
may
there,
come
who that
across
you were
as
talking
blunt,
to just
it
there.
highlights real concerns about the officer's apparent lack
Right,
of
and this
clarity
is
regarding
publicly
fundamental
accessible.
laws
This
governing
is
public
perfectly
access.
publicly accessible.
I've already told you that. I told you that when I
You
came
are
out here.
such a joker, you
Am
really
I?
are.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, and let's get it
It's
right. It's public property.
It's not public property.
It's who pays for it?
Okay.
Who pays for it?
Original.
Who pays for it? Original, yeah. That's why you got an attitude. Okay.
I've been
Original,
very polite
you got a
to you.
major. Yes, be quiet, will you? Okay, you are absolutely talking out your arse.
Okay. So can I just let's get out of the road because obviously the vehicle's
No.
coming.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to ask you to take a step back again because again you're crossing the boundary, aren't you? So it's
I'm going
it's as
up
clear
to
as
the
that.
gate where I'm allowed to go.
All right, we're going to keep disputing this, sir. We're going to keep going back and forth, but clearly, as you can see, the gate is there. The boundary crosses.
Right. Can you tell me then where it actually says? Hang on. No. For it to actually be as you're saying, there needs to be a sign saying about no public access. Okay. Right. Can you tell me where that sign is? There is no sign.
It's quite perceivable, so obviously you can see the gate starts here,
and the gate goes that way.
That's fine.
Okay, and the gate goes that way. Okay,
so like
I'm
I said,
allowed to go exactly where it's publicly accessible.
Right, and I'm not disputing that fact.
Okay,
So at this point,
so under Section 33 of the Criminal
point-
Justice Act of 1972, okay, I actually have rights to actually be here, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so and you are actually preventing me from doing that.
So I'm not disputing your right to get into a public place, but the moment you step over the threshold, it's continuing your private property, aren't you? It's within the police boundary. So,
Public
like I said,
property.
Police-
Public
police
property.
station is
Who
not public
pays
property.
for it?
Private premises.
No, it's registered as a business. The police, all police forces are registered as businesses. Okay, but it is
Right, so
a
my
public
sergeant is coming
building.
down to speak to you, and he
That's
will
fine.
reiterate what I have told you.
That's
so it's
fine.
We can wait here.
You can
The
carry on
officer's
talking, sir.
failure to verify whether any law has actually been violated
So now you're crossing
exposes
the
the core
boundary.
problem.
No, yeah, that's the boundary. Go
Typically,
in there.
police must have
No, I'm
reasonable
on
suspicion
your
of an
pavement.
offense
There
before
is the
intervening
gate.
in lawful activity.
Tell you that.
This interaction clearly illustrates that the
I don't need to
confrontation
tell
has
you
no
that. No,
legal
I do not
foundation,
need to tell you
yet
that.
several officers continue to maintain their incorrect stance.
Yeah, you. Good afternoon, Sergeant. How are you?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad. First of all, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please,
Who are you,
Sergeant?
sir? Who are you?
No, would you mind identifying yourself?
Why is that?
Because I'm asking you to, so that I can actually address you properly,
Okay.
and I can actually then tell you what my complaint is, sir.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Sayback. I'm based here at Condell Police Station.
Okay, and your shoulder number?
307.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'm just here doing a completely lawful activity, okay, and when I get stopped by an officer, okay, and get told that I'm blocking and standing in the road when I'm on the pavement,
Okay,
right, that's something that an officer should not make up,
right.
right, and then when I then have this female officer here,
Okay.
right, that decides then that she wants to be rude, right, in the manner in which she actually addresses a member of the public, okay, that's not right.
Okay.
right? And then I then also had another officer that failed to identify themselves when they were in plain clothes.
Okay.
Okay, and when you're in plain clothes, you are meant to produce your warrant card. Okay, which he failed to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I would like to put in a complaint about all those 3 officers, oh, and then this gentleman as well, for actually obstructing my actual way as well.
Okay. Well, I'm.
Any actual issues?
Well, Colin said that he was walking down there for the car after about 2 days. And then he's allowed to stand by the cars, which I've informed him, but he's continued to keep walking up and down here. He walked over there and started filming into the backyard. And then, yeah, reported been a complaint saying that I was rude, a non-uniform officer was introduced his warrant card, I don't know who that was, and also about Harris blocking him from going into the blue gates. Those were the issues, yeah? Did I miss any?
Yeah, those were some of them.
Some of them?
Yep.
Oh, I missed one.
Right, so
Okay. Well, first of all, Sergeant, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
yeah, Sergeant Gredwell.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
316 Northwest.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. What are your intentions for the rest of the day?
I don't know yet.
Don't know
I
yet.
have no idea yet.
Okay. All right.
If there's an issue with the officer's conduct, we'll have someone review their body worn footage.
Yeah,
as appropriate.
and I will also request copies of all of the cameras as well.
Okay. Alright. What I'll do is respectfully request you do not go past those gates.
I won't be going past
Right,
the
you're
gates.
fine
I'm not
where
here
you
to
are.
break the law. I'm not here to break the law.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm just here to actually film what the public pay for. That is all that I'm here to do. Okay, and when I'm actually getting stopped, okay, from doing that,
Yeah.
okay, that should not be happening. I won't go into any restricted area. As I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do exactly what I'm lawfully allowed to do, and then once I've done my business here, then I'll be on my way.
Cool, thank you very much.
So, and that's how simple it is. So, what I'll do is I'll go back to exactly where I was, okay, where they were telling me that I could not go to, but then as you've seen from that, okay, Sergeant just sort of left me just sort of go with that. Oh yeah, I know.
The sergeant's arrival quickly
blocking and
resolves the
standing in the road
situation,
when I'm on the
confirming
pavement.
the auditor's right to stand
Right,
exactly
that's
where the
something that an
officers had
officer said. And when
previously
you're in
tried
plain
to
clothes,
prevent
you are
them.
meant to produce your warrant
3
card.
key lessons stand out. Plainclothes officers
Okay,
must
which he
properly
failed-
identify themselves.
that's
Public
not right.
pavements remain accessible up to physical barriers. And just because multiple
Besides, then,
officers
that she
agree
wants to
doesn't
be
make
rude.
incorrect information valid.
Right, in the manner in which she
If this
actually addressed
encounter
the member of the
resonates with
public,
you,
did not
share
make
your
up,
experiences
right?
with public
And then
photography in
when
the comments
I then
below.
have this female officer here,
Subscribe for
right,
more police accountability analysis.
Okay.
And in our next
But
video,
I'm just here
we'll
doing a
explore
completely
instances
lawful
where
activity,
terrorism
okay?
legislation is
And
misapplied
when
during
I get
routine
stopped
filming.
by an
Asterisk,
officer,
this video
okay,
is for
and get
educational
told-
purposes
and then I
and
then
is
also
not
had
legal
another
advice.
officer that failed to identify
Always check
themselves when
local
they were in
laws.
plain clothes.
Asterisk.
Okay.
Okay.